Yeah. Shiv, the fact of the matter, we need to understand here that no side. Let us come out in the open and Indian first and condemn all those people who do violent protests and also those in the name of celebration take guns along with them in the rally. Who in the right mind will carry kattas and guns, country-made pistols? Absolutely uncalled for. Also, as a matter of fact, in the case of Nupur Sharma, it is different. She highly indulged in the blasphemy of the Prophet, which is not okay. I consider Imam Hind to Lord Sri Ram, respect him from the words of Allama Iqbal. I quote when I go to events, I quote from the Bhagavad Gita. This is the respect that we Muslim brothers and Hindu brothers need to. But this person from the BJP comes out and makes such blasphemous statement that is not okay.
Okay, I don't want to debate on. I
heard the sentiments of
Syed,
the people.
Yeah, Syed, you know, just for the sake of, because we don't have too much time, I don't want to debate Nupur's remarks. You know, there is a due process being followed, and the three of us agree with that. But Syed, the specific question I want to ask you is, there is a view, and you know, this is not a loaded question. There is a view among a large section. I don't know the quantity or the number of people, but there is a general sense by many, at least a section of the public in India, that this is an organized backlash against India, against the BJP, and that the crowds we've seen today have basically taken strength after all the Islamic nations have come out against the BJP and India. What do you think? What is your view? Is there a toolkit element in all of this?
I will answer you, Shiv. And you know, I've been on your shows, and you know when I take a stand. The fact of the matter, when I heard the MEA Secretary, Mr. Arindam Bagchi, where he said the government of India does not stand with the BJP spokesperson's views or statements, I'm very glad. Also, as a matter of fact, the Indian envoys were summoned by Qatar, Oman, Iran, and they handled it diplomatically. And that is the way it should go. India must have the right relations with all Gulf countries, Arab nations. The fact of the matter, now we speak of the protest. Let me tell you, Shiv, there must be an investigation. If there has been any form of planned conspiracy, those conspirators must be put behind bars. Because if the government of India in its constitution gives us right to only a peaceful protest and not a violent protest, to me, as I believe, as an Indian, as a Muslim, our Prophet speaks of Hubbul Watan. Live for your country, love for your country, die for your country. So we need to follow the Prophet's words and protest peacefully, not in any other manner. That is the last word of the Quran and in fact the Constitution as well. The way to go ahead in a democracy, ek jamhuriyat mein, peaceful protest is the way to go.
Syed, I mean, curfew having to be imposed in a state capital, you know, takes this out of the realm of just another protest into a law and order, you know, security situation. We all know that curfew is not imposed lightly, and for curfew to be imposed in certain areas, I want to clarify this, like Satyajit just told us, Syed, having to be imposed in certain disturbed parts of Ranchi, you know, in many ways means the situation has gone well beyond what was expected.
Certainly, Shiv, the fact of the matter, we need to understand that the true Indian, you know, who loves this soil we are born from, will never indulge in such an activity. The fact of the matter, the government of India, the law and order, the police must and should have taken an immediate action against Nupur Sharma, formed the arrest, started the investigation, go to the courts, go to the magistrate accordingly. These people waited for 14 days. I can see they've been seething with anger and we know the result. There is a quote from the Mahabharata which says, you know, anger is the purest emotion. But this emotion needs to be subdued by taking a strong law and order action against Nupur Sharma. It is high time that the government of India, the law and order, the police force must act, must jail, arrest.
But that's due process, Syed. Syed, surely that's due process, right? That's due process of the law. It can't be, you know, it can't be a kangaroo court on Nupur Sharma, can it?
Yes, Shiv, this happened after 14 days. The fact of the matter, the people waited for 14 days, Shiv, for 2 weeks, even after such blasphemous things were said about the Prophet. But still no action. Now I truly think there must be absolutely no violence. There must be an action taken.